You are probably struggling to become successful because of one major flaw. And in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to share with you a rule that will make you unstoppable. Are you ready? Let's go. As a kid, we were all told to follow our dreams. We could be anything we wanted to be. But as you got older, you started to realize something. The world doesn't really work like that. There are some people who just have everything handed to them. They win the genetic lottery. They're born into wealth, or they're born with some kind of special talent. The rest of us have to work for it. We have to work our way to the top. But there is one major flaw that most people have that prevents them from getting to the next level. And that flaw is complacency. Complacency is when you become satisfied with where you are, even though you know you should be further ahead. It's when you know you're not living to your potential, but you choose to ignore it. Complacency is the enemy of progress. It's the reason why most people never achieve their goals. But here's the good news. You can avoid complacency by following this simple rule. This is the 5-minute rule that will make you unstoppable. 5 minutes of discomfort each day. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. We all wake up and we all have the same potential. But most people choose to waste it. They choose to stay in their comfort zone. They choose to play it safe. But here's the thing. In order to get to the next level, you have to be willing to experience a little bit of discomfort. You have to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. You have to be willing to take some risks. If you're not willing to do that, then you're not going to grow. You're not going to change. You're going to stay the same. And that's what most people want. They want to stay the same. They don't want to rock the boat. They don't want to change. But if you want to become unstoppable, if you want to achieve your dreams, then you have to be willing to embrace the discomfort. You have to be willing to push yourself. You have to be willing to take action. It doesn't matter what your goal is. It doesn't matter what you want to achieve. If you're not willing to step outside of your comfort zone, then you're never going to achieve it. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to set aside 5 minutes each day to work on your goals. It doesn't have to be 5 minutes of intense, focused work. It can be 5 minutes of reading. It can be 5 minutes of planning. It can be 5 minutes of practicing your craft. Whatever it is, it has to be something that moves you closer to your goals. And here's the deal. You have to do this every single day, even when you don't feel like it, even when you're tired, even when you'd rather do something else. Because here's the truth. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. What matters is that you keep getting back up. It doesn't matter how uncomfortable it is. What matters is that you keep moving forward. If you can do that, then you will become unstoppable. You will achieve your dreams. You will live a life that you're proud of. So, are you ready to make the commitment? Are you ready to follow the 5-minute rule? If so, then I challenge you to start today. Start now. Set a timer for 5 minutes and work on your goals. And don't stop until you get there.